welcome to this episode of Plan With Me. So today we'll be discussing ways on how you can invest in yourself. So this is particularly important to me. This is something I've been encouraging our team in Viviamo to do because it's very important that everyone, regardless of how old you are, whether you're below 20 years old or working already, you have to spend a bit of time to just invest in yourself. So the first step is really develop skills. So how do you do this? You have to be able to develop research online, like what courses you can do. Nowadays, because of the internet, because of Google, you have so many ways to learn and to develop all these skills. Like, you can learn about digital marketing, you can take up courses, you can take up courses on psychology, you can take up courses on different leadership or even management, brand management skills that you can learn more about online. So one of the websites I not really follow, but I've checked out several years ago was Coursera.org. So essentially you have different courses. I think most of them are in the US. So some, if you actually pay, you can get a certificate out of finishing it. Like there's a teacher that you listen to every so often, and there will be assignments, tests, and exams. So essentially, you just pick which interest you want to pursue and maybe develop into a skill and invest in it. So you can start small, like you can just take 2-3 hour courses, and then later on, if you get the hang of it, then you can take the week-long, 1 month long, and then the 3-month to 6-month long. So again, it's just very important to expand your horizon, develop skills. As we know, in a few years' time, we don't even know what skills will be important in this kind of economy and with how fast everything is changing nowadays. Next step is something everybody, I'm sure every employer, every boss would always ask you. We want you to be more creative. Think of more creative solutions. Everything creative. And at the same time, all of us, even our team members in the office, are craving for that kind of creativity. I think this insight that feeling is coming from right now that everything's a bit more overwhelming. We are craving a bit of structure, but at the same time, we want to be able to get out and do something different. And because we also know when we do things in a different way, that's the only time we can actually make a name for ourselves. So creativity has risen in terms of one of the important skills, or being able to be creative creative problem solver, and all of these things. It has risen in terms of importance in the past years, and I'm sure it's there to stay. So how do you become a bit more creative? Well, one of the tips under this is, like I tell my staff, is to always read up. It's always reading up about different industries, like what's happening. And even if you're in advertising, advertising, you go through different categories. But let's say you're in beauty, you also check what's happening in the food category. You're checking what in service category and all of these things. Because sometimes an idea in one category or one industry can actually be applied to another. So that's one tip in terms of how to become creative. Just read up, just keep on reading up. Second tip in being creative is actually using your hands. You try to write things down, or you try to paint, or you just use your hand. I always believe that there's some magic in just putting an object, an ink, a crayon, or whatever in your hand and just letting your brain spill out. Like one of the things that I tell my staff, you just have to sometimes keep on writing, keep on drawing, because when you have a block, like if you imagine a funnel, if there's a block there and it's a bad idea, you have to be able to remove them so the good idea on the part and the top part of the funnel can flow out. So that's one thing. So for me, and number two, you really just have to keep using your hands to express something, whether through crayons, spray pads, paint, watercolor, pen, pencil, anything that you have, just try to express it. And then number three, in terms of to help you in terms of being a bit more creative, is try something really, really different, like something opposite that you wouldn't normally do. So my experience when trying something different is it actually opens my mind to different things, like insights not even related to the task that I'm doing. So I think that's very important. For me, what helped me, it has no connection whatsoever, is learning how to dance in salsa. So that's my number three. Like in salsa, what I've learned is, as a woman, you have to be able to be a good follower. To be a good follower, you have to be able to let go. So these things, it may sound that it's not so connected, but it actually helps in how to develop more in terms of your creativity, because it opens your mind to different kinds of possibilities, different worlds. So that's it. The third way to invest in yourself is, of course, taking care or nurturing your body. Now, this is really important. Health is wealth. That's such a cliche, but you really have to believe it. So you cannot think properly if you did not have a good night's sleep. You cannot pursue like different kinds of job if you do not have the stamina, the energy. So it's very important that I try to have a bit more of activity in terms of exercise. So that's something that each one of us has really have to take time to take care of our health. This also means taking whatever you eat seriously. Like you just don't put in junk in your body, because that also like one of the beliefs is if you keep on eating junk food, you get to become a bit more sluggish. So you're a bit of inactive, you feel like lethargic, all of these things. So it's really what you put inside your body. Like the quality of fuel in a car can help the car run faster. Same goes with our body. So we want to be able to work in an optimal level, because our physical body is the only physical body we have. So you really just have to take care of it. If you're not able to take care of it, you won't even be able to do number one. Number two, you won't be able to achieve your dreams. You'll be in the hospital, you'll get sick all the time, and all you want to do is sleep. So it's very important. Find a way to take care of your body through eating, through fitness, through there's a lot of things that you can explore in eating. Not necessarily those fad diets, but just read up on learning on what are good eating habits that you can apply. And of course, fitness, to be able to just move a bit more and maybe do your 5,000 to 10,000 steps every day. And third, of course, is drink lots of water. I'm really bad at this, but this is something my husband keeps on drilling on me, because he drinks a lot of water. I don't drink a lot of water, but I do try to drink a lot of more water. And this is one of the ways that we hope we'll be able to nurture and help our body heal better. So again, thank you for watching this Plan With Me episode. So don't forget, number one, develop skills or expand your horizon. Number two, enhance your creativity by trying new things and reading up in different industries or categories. And number three is, of course, nurturing or taking care of your body. So I hope you take these three things to heart in investing in yourself, because again, as I said earlier, no matter what age you are, it's very important that you take time to invest in yourself, and of course, don't forget to love yourself.